How many plants did you eat yesterday? What kind of plants did you eat yesterday? What part of the plant did you eat yesterday? Did you think about it? If you ate a carrot, you ate a root. If you ate a potato, that grows underground, root. Did you eat celery? That's a stalk. Did you eat corn? That's a seed. What about beans? Did you eat strawberries? Did you eat apples? That came from the flower of the plant, remember? Did you think about it? Did you eat salad? That's the leaf of a plant. It's fun to think about what you're eating and what it's made of. And if you haven't had a chance to look at some YouTube videos of how it's made, maybe Mommy can show you those. It's fun to look at how things are made. And God didn't make jelly beans. No. He gave people smart minds to make the jelly beans and to come up with the recipe. But jelly beans don't come from a plant that grows in the ground. All right, I just want to review with you. There is a certain order that God uses when seeds grow. Do I have these little blocks in order? Look at each one. Remember that certain things happen in a certain order. What should come first? That's right, the seed. The seed has to send out a little root before it starts growing. Remember, it's taking water and minerals from the soil. And we're assuming that the sun is shining and it's nice and warm, okay? Not so warm today, so I don't think that our seeds would grow very good today. Now, if they're inside, it's warmer in here. Okay, what comes next? Did you point at this one? Yep. Okay, we have 2 left. Look at them carefully. What comes next? First, second, that's right, third, and they're getting more rain and more sun. Yes, there's the order. First, second, third, fourth. Good job. What do seeds need in order to grow? Soil or dirt, sun, and one more thing, water. Very good. That brings us to the end of that chapter. Are you ready to move to a new chapter? Go get your science books and let's turn to page 57. Ooh, this is one of my favorite chapters. Look at. Sometimes Mrs. Tackerberry likes to play. Here's your clue what our chapter is about. Can you guess? Animals. Yes, I am so sad that I can't share my fun pages with you. They're felt books, and I didn't make it into a book. I just kept them all separate because I've always used it with my students. And you get to put the animals in certain places. This reminds me that God made all animals to live in certain habitats. Ooh, habitat's a big word. But animals live in certain places or habitats. What habitat is that? Right, it's the ocean. What about this? The forest, the mountains. What habitat is this? The pond. Trees. Ooh, what habitat is that? Brr. Yeah, the Arctic maybe. The jungle is a habitat. What's this one? Do you know what that one is? Here's your clue right here. The desert, yes, the hot and dry habitat. And then there's the Australian outback. That's the grass and fields. And look at some of these things. They have little hidden pictures. Yep. Here's one. Ooh, be ready. Don't be scared. Oh, it's just a bunny. Isn't that cool? There's different pictures. Let's see. This habitat has, oh, some more bears sleeping. This habitat, some more raccoons. There's one awake, but here's the one. And I think there's one more hidden in a picture. Yep. Oh, let's see. The squirrels. And in the pond, there's two. There's the beaver family. Here's Daddy coming home. This is a muskrat. Let's see. Here's one. Oh, there's the river otter. And then here in the ocean. What's that? Yep, the octopus. So those are some fun book pages I have of habitats. So I'm sorry that you don't get to play with those, but I'll play with them for you. All right, did you find your science book? Let's look at page 57. And we're gonna see some more special sounds and blends as we read. And I would like you to follow along and read with me if you would. Follow with your finger, and that just builds your reading ability. It's a good thing, okay? All right, let's look at page 57. Chapter 5, God's Plan for Animals. God has a plan to take care of each animal, no matter how big, wow, or no matter how small. The little chipmunk, what's that? That's right, it's a snail. And little bitty ladybug. Page 58. Now, if you were looking when I showed you the pictures of the habitats, some of my animals had babies with them, and we'll come back and look at those. Animal babies. These animals are born alive. Their mothers take care of them. Bear cubs must learn how to fish. A lioness teaches her cubs how to hunt. A doe teaches her fawn to sense danger. A zebra foal must learn how to find water. Looking at page 59, these animals hatch from eggs. Their mothers take care of them too. The mother duck will teach the baby ducks to search for food, but no one has to teach them to swim. That is the way God made them. And we say we like to watch the baby ducks and the geese, don't we? How did this mother bird know how to make her nest? We call it instinct. That's a big word there, instinct. God made her know the right materials to use so that her nest will be safe and strong for her babies. What did she use? Did she use glue and tape? No, she used twigs and grass. And a lot of times if they can find pieces of string material, they'll use ribbons from the balloons, sometimes you'll see. But robins, they know where to make the nest safe in a safe place, and they know what to make it of. And God gave them that. He gave animals. He gave the mother duck the instinct that she knows she needs to teach her babies how to do things, how to swim, how to search for food. They watch her and learn how to do things. The robin knows the right materials because God gave her that instinct. By instinct, a hen knows to keep her chicks safe under her wings. Can you see them? No, there's one sticking out, but she's got a whole bunch of them under there. That's instinct. That's how God made all the animals. He gave them instinct to take care of their babies. God gave your mommies and daddies instinct. He gave them the know-how. We're born with that know-how. We just need somebody to teach us and help us remember and learn what's important. Let's look at the page 60. Animal homes. Forest animals make homes. Each home is just what the animal needs to keep safe. Look at, where's that bear living? In a cave. The fox lives in a hole under a log. His home is called a den. The eagle builds a nest in a tall tree. The beaver uses sticks and mud to make a lodge. Do you remember how a beaver gets those sticks? Yeah, he chews it. That's right. Chipmunks make tunnels and rooms under the ground. Their home is called a burrow. I'm sorry that's glaring so bad, but you have your book there. Yep, he uses his little feet and digs a hole. So looking back over, we see animals. We see the mama deer and her baby fawn. We see the skunk family, the fox and her kit, the bear and her cubs. Here's the mother duck. Remember, the mama duck is the same color as the dried grass and reeds, so she can sit on her nest safely until her baby ducks hatch. Here's the daddy, the mallard duck. And remember, the beaver chews. Here you can see he's chewed that with his strong teeth to make a den. Look at, and he can get to it under the water. Isn't that amazing? Some of the birds, they make their homes in the trees, in the holes of the trees. Oh, look at, where do these animals live? In ice and caves. Oh, and then here's the tunnels. And look at the mommy and daddy prairie dogs dug the tunnels and their little babies are exploring it. The baby elephant and the cubs hanging with their mothers. Their mommies and daddies teach them what they need to know to survive. Some of animals stay with their babies for a long time. Other animals, they leave them. Aren't you thankful that God gave you the mommies and daddies He gave you? And they're teaching you all kinds of different things. And they don't leave you to figure it out all by yourself. That'd be kind of scary, wouldn't it? So enjoy animals, and I'm going to send you some links that you can watch and learn more about animals. Maybe you have a favorite animal, and we'll ask you to tell us about your favorite animal next week, okay?